Hi everyone, Aiden here with eTrailer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat Grip Ski and Snowboard Carrier and seeing how it fits on the roof of our 2024 Subaru Outback. Now, it's important to note that we are using the factory roof rack on the Outback, and that's great because it already comes with your vehicle. You might as well utilize it, and with how close it sits to the roof, you just want to know right away that it's going to work. These thinner factory bars don't always work the best with certain rooftop accessories, but this one is great because the bands are thin and low profile and adjustable so they can get nice and snug on there and you don't have to worry about it shifting around on your roof. The other benefit to this style of carrier for your skis and snowboards is that it's much more low profile and generally is going to be less expensive than something like a rooftop box, which a lot of people like for skis and snowboards. Those are great. The fact that they're enclosed, it protects your gear inside, but it becomes really hard to store when it's not in use because that big box needs to live somewhere in your garage. And like I said, it adds a lot of height to your vehicle. So when you're going skiing or snowboarding, if you park anywhere in a parking garage, that's height that you have to factor in for those low clearance situations. Whereas with this, it's probably not much of a concern at all. Now, the reason I think the Kuat Grip is such a nice option is the sliding trays. So we'll push this lever over to the unlock position so we can open the handle. And at the top, there's going to be a trigger release where when we pull that, the whole tray can slide out. I'll do that on both sides. So this pair of skis that would otherwise be pretty hard to reach can now be brought towards us, making the whole loading and unloading process much more simple, and we don't have to climb inside the vehicle, get our snowy boots up there and make a mess just to retrieve our stuff. The spring-loaded jaws means that the arms stay open for you, and there's plenty of padding around here to protect and grip your gear, keeping it safe and still. There's multiple ratcheting points as you close it, so if you've got some thicker stuff or you stack your skis on top of one another like we had, you can get the perfect fit. And the release handle on the outside here is plenty large, so it's easy to hit with just kind of the palm of your hand. If you've got large gloves or mittens on, you don't need a lot of dexterity to actually open this up and operate it. There's multiple locking points. So this lock here will prevent the tab here from being moved to the unlock position, which means everything inside the grip stays locked in. And this lock core down here prevents the bands underneath from being operated, so the whole carrier will stay locked to your roof rack. Inside the jaws, there's gonna be a little over 22¼ inches of usable space here, so when taking that into consideration, lay out your skis and snowboards, whatever you're carrying, and that'll let you know what can fit. It's also important to note that Kuat makes a slightly longer version of this, so if you need a bigger size, you can get that. And there's multiple colorways, so you can get this in black, gray, or pearl, so you can match the look to your vehicle a bit more if that matters to you. So when it comes to a rooftop ski and snowboard carrier, the Grip is a personal favorite of mine. It's definitely a more premium option, so it's not going to be for everyone. But with the factory roof rack sitting inset to the roof a little more, I think it's a really nice fit and it makes a lot of sense functionally. If you have an aftermarket roof rack that's stuck out a bit more, then there's plenty of other carriers, like an option from Inno or Rhino Rack that I think would work great, that are much more budget friendly. But again, for just the factory roof rack, which most people are gonna have, this would be my pick because it makes it a lot easier to load and unload. Thanks for watching.